I've broken up with Barry.
There was a Barry?
Briefly.
Well, why did Barry go bye-bye?
Because Barry had baggage.
Fear of commitment? Emotional unavailability?
Overly involved mother.
Clothes are folded. Thanks, Belle.
Recycling's out.
Great, Elizabeth.
Flower beds are rated.
Good job, Paige. Anytime, Mom. You know, Keith, you don't live here.
Oh, very nice. He is not.
Mom, he's totally...
You guys don't have to make sound effects to protect me. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah?
What? You're saying that Andrew's being treated like a trained dog in a circus.
Yes, that's exactly what we're saying.
And he doesn't even seem to mind. I wonder what her secret is.
There's no secret. Women have all the power.
We do?
Oh, maybe it's just me.
Wait a minute, I don't want him to be like that. He shouldn't be afraid of women. Except that Allie with Beale. She scares me.
I may go back to my bee analogy.
No, you may not. I think the problem is that Andrew's in uncharted territory here. You know, he's never been out with a girl this long before.
It's only been 3 weeks.
But in Andrew years, 3 weeks is like a decade.
Barry and I went out for 3 weeks. Seemed like more than a decade.
Let's not get bogged down with Barry. Look, we need to sit Andrew down and tell him to stop letting Gwen tell him what to do.
I feel compelled to interject at this juncture. Wouldn't that also just be telling him what to do? Look at me talking when I have all these chores.
Hi, Andrew.
Uh-oh. Another intervention.
There's no intervention.
Then why are all the exits being blocked?
There's no blocking.
Okay, I told you before. You were right. I now know that your deodorant is strong enough for me, but made for you.
No, that's not it. We just want to talk.
That's never good.
It's about your problem with Gwen.
Gwen and I have no problems.
Denial. It's obvious that you're unhappy.
I am totally happy.
More denial.
I'm not in denial.
Mother, he has a drinking problem.
Look, honey, I know you don't have a lot of dating experience, so you may not realize that this girl walks all over you. You are a doormat to her, a useless, muddy doormat.
Why are you saying this?
Because I want you to feel good about yourself.
Okay. Did Gwen call one of you fat?
Are you calling me fat?
See, Andrew, a woman wants a man who's strong, but not so strong that he doesn't listen. He should be decisive and yet decide not to make all the decisions. He can have his opinions and yet be secure enough to do exactly what I say.
But wouldn't that just make him a woman?
I'm getting nowhere. Paige, your witness.
Look, I'm not going to lecture you. I'm just going to ask you a series of questions. On your date tonight, did you go for burgers or that vegetarian place you hate?
I don't hate it. It's just more of a digestive thing.
That shirt Gwen gave you, did you tell her the collar itches?
It's much better. I'm taking antihistamines.
May I see your movie stub?
Chick flick.
SPF 30? Check. Sexy yet protective eyewear?
Check.
Skimpy bathing suits you're going to change into once I'm out of your sight?
Check.
Girls, what is wrong with you? I told you wear the skimpy ones under the one piece.
Jordan, we've had this discussion. Good advice? Good. Bad advice? You save for your own children. This whole thing is really upsetting to me. I know that things would be different if Bill were here, because then Andrew would get to see how his father and I were completely equal partners.
Uh-huh.
Oh, knock it off, we were so.
I'm sorry you were. It's just that you decided on the house, furniture, finances, the cars.
Well, he agreed with me a lot. And I was right a lot. Doesn't make me bossy. Anyway, let's get back to Andrew.
You know, I'd like to stay on you a second. You are bossy.
Well, I would rather be bossy than flaky.
I'd rather be flaky than mean.
Okay, what are you saying?
Boys with bossy moms become Barry.
So you're saying that I'm bossy, and because of that, Andrew picked a girl who's bossy?
All I'm saying is if the shoe fits. Barry's back.
What about his baggage?
He checked it. Therapy, big time.
You know, your taste buds work better when they're not seared off.
Sometimes you gotta play hurt.
Places, everyone. Andrew and Gwen are coming up the sidewalk.
Oh, Gwen, we're so happy for you and Andrew.
Val, sweetheart, the show's closed. Go back to your day job.
I thought you guys were going to a movie.
Well, yes, but we talked it over as equals, and we reached a mutual decision that it's a nice day and we should do something outdoors.
Well, very good. What did you mutually decide that should be?
We decided that we should go blading down the Strand and then share a strawberry gelato as we sit on the seawall and watch for dolphins.
Not strawberry, raspberry.
Raspberry, that's what I meant.
I know you did.
But for
Enough person to admit that you were right.
And you were
I
wrong.
thought that was implied.
I just needed to hear it.
You're very needy.
You're very bossy.
Well, I told Andrew that, and he got back with Glenn, and now things are better than ever.
What's wrong with you? Nothing's changed. She's still leading him around by his nose.
Ah, yes, but you see, he's choosing to be led around by his nose, and so he is in control.
Did you three follow that at all?
Absolutely.
Sure.
What's not to follow?
Okay, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm surrounded by too many women. We need to go watch an action movie set somewhere in Asia with a boat chasing a car in a marketplace.
Whatever, we're watching Sisters.
that Swoozy Kurtz has a nice little figure.